Your nose has a superpower. It catches dust with a thin layer of mucus. Engineers just copied that trick to build an air filter that grabs more particles without choking airflow. Snot Physics Industrial Edition. Basically, it's like a screen protector with a bit of solution. You can slide it into place, but peeling straight up takes effort. That's the idea. Conventional filters miss tiny particles or let them bounce back into the air. Make them denser and you breathe worse. Make them looser and dust gets through. We've been stuck in that trade-off for decades. A team grafted a hair-thin PDMS brush onto common filter fibers, then added a sub-micrometer silicone-oil layer. Think a clear, stable mucus film that coats each fiber evenly. Because the oil is chemically matched to the brush, it spreads uniformly and stays put. No pore clogging, no drips. When a particle touches that liquid film, a tiny liquid bridge, a meniscus, forms. That bridge pulls the particle inward with capillary force, a much stronger, longer-range grab than the weak forces on a dry fiber. Sideways, things still glide. Straight off, they stick. That's your nose in a nutshell. The coated filter caught about 10 to 30% more of everything, from smoke-sized bits to fine dust and pollen. In a room, that's the jump from a little hazy to noticeably cleaner. Air still moves through just as easily. In tests, airflow was basically unchanged and resistance went up by less than 3%. Translation: cleaner air without making the fan work harder or using more power. Dust sticks way better. On a dry surface, particles pop off easily. With a thin liquid layer, they're thousands of times harder to pull away. Think Velcro versus smooth plastic. The grip also works even when the particle isn't perfectly pressed on, so once it touches, it tends to stay. Stronger capture without extra drag means longer filter life and lower energy for HVAC, purifiers, and cleanrooms. It also stops redispersion at high airflow. Those caught particles aren't bouncing back into the room when your fan kicks up. That's a huge win for air quality. This is A-tier biomimicry. Copy the mechanism, not the organism. A tiny, stable liquid layer flips the physics from dust bounces to dust sticks, while the air still flows. And now, the meme of the week. If your air purifier had a mucus mode, would you turn it on? Comment where you'd use it. PC dust filters, classrooms, subways?